So this is day one of a volume phase for me. This is first of 2 lower body lifts per week. I started with some tempo back squats, 5 seconds on the way down with 70 to 75% of my max. I did 5 sets of 3. I then went into some elevated RDLs. It's an exercise I haven't done before, so it provides a novel stimulus, placing a large load on the hamstrings at a long muscle length. So good structural work here. Did 3 sets of 8 on this. I then go into some heavy calf raises with the safety bar, 4 sets of 8. Just placing some high strain on the Achilles. Then finish with some yielding and split squat isos, 2 sets of 30 seconds each side.
So doing volume work for jumping or sprinting or any explosive activity is to set a base. The wider a base is, the higher the tip of the pyramid can go. So you're sacrificing some rate of force development and power during this phase to allow for a higher potential for rate of force development and power as you progress the intensity and the speed of movement. So the goals of this phase is to increase muscle mass, increase tendon stiffness and tendon cross-sectional area, increase work capacity, and increase range of motion. So increasing the size of the muscle refers to packing more protein filaments within the muscle. So the more muscle fibers you have, the more force producing potential you have when you train for maximal strength later in the cycle. Then increasing tendon stiffness is very important for jumping because the tendon acts as a connector from the muscle to the bone. So the muscle contracts, transmits that force to the tendon, and the tendon pulls on the bone to create movement, to lift yourself off the ground. So the stiffer the tendon is, the faster the force will go from the muscle to the bone, so the faster you're gonna move. And then we wanna increase work capacity, which essentially just means getting in better shape. The greater the work capacity that I develop in a volume phase, the more volume of high intensity, specific, explosive jump work that I can do down the road. If intensity is the driver of adaptation, volume is the amplifier of it. So if I can do more volume of jumping and high intensity specific work, I'm going to be able to reach higher levels of adaptation than if I wasn't in as good of shape, if I didn't have the same work capacity. Increasing these adaptations are best used by the methods that you just saw, high volumes, deep ranges of motion, and prolonged eccentrics and isometrics.